Welcome to an all-new episode of Flag to Flag Media Live. Flag to Flag Media Live is your go-to source for racing content at all levels. Host Matt Lamar, along with co-hosts JT Huffman, Zach Stalker, Peyton Walker, and Owen Bowers, keep you up to date, flag to flag, on all the latest racing news and promote upcoming events at local, regional, and national levels. We hope you enjoy this episode. Thanks for watching.
It's too much.
It's too much.
It's too much.
All right, we're live with episode 80 of Flag to Flag Media Live. We got a lot to talk about tonight. We got Brownstown results. We got some doubleheader stuff coming up this weekend with the Ultimate Heart of America series. Hornet special at Brownstown this weekend. Let me get the comments on so we can see all the lovely comments coming through tonight. Make sure you share this out so we can get our viewers up a little bit, since there ain't no racing going on tonight. We've been kind of competing with Flo last a couple Thursdays. So no Zach tonight. Tonight is Zach's last night in his professional softball league. Somebody comment, let me know, to make sure the audio is working. Usually we have at least one comment by now. But anyway, this is Zach's last week in his professional softball league. I don't know what Grant's doing. Grant,
Nothing.
I'm assuming he's doing nothing, but
Hopefully putting the old 98 car together like I've been promised.
I mean, he's been talking about it forever, so I don't, All right, thanks, Chris, for letting us know. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know what Grant's doing tonight. I texted him or talked to him and haven't heard anything. So I don't know what else you'd rather be doing on a Thursday night than be co-hosting the show. But I mean, it is what he's married now, so I understand that she's probably got him doing laundry and sweeping and mopping floors and all that type of stuff. So we wish you the best, Grant. So yeah, JT, you raced at Brownstown this past weekend. Track seemed like it was a little bit better this weekend. Was it smoother?
It was smoother, really slick, but it was really smooth.
Yep. Like back to the Brownstown slick, or
well, they put a little water on it before the feature, gave a little traction. I mean, everybody else seemed to do pretty good besides me.
Right. You got a solid 8th place. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It is.
We were fine in the pure stock in the heat race, and driver ran out of talent.
Yeah.
And I
just
started deep in the pure stock race, and there was just 3 wide in front of me, got bottled up, couldn't go nowhere, and then finally got opened up and the motor went down on us. So.
Right. Rough night.
Yeah, super stock ran second in the heat race, but that's about as far as that went as well.
You was up on top burning it down though, wasn't
That's all she had.
You was giving it all she had.
That little the old 380 screaming. I can't wait to get my new motor in.
But anyway, results in the super late models. Devin Gilpin picked up the win. Jordan Weaver was second. Adam Stricker was third. Jerry Bailey was fourth. Dustin Linville was fifth. In the super stocks, Brandon Carr started deep. Brandon Carr fashion, he was on the top, just railing it. He picked up the win. Tucker Chastain was second. Zach Sasser was third. Isaiah Sasser fourth. Trey Chastain was fifth. JT Huffman was eighth. By the way, I got that as a note on my paper. Pure Stocks, congratulations to Hunter Perry for picking up his first win. I know it's been a long time coming. Josh Turner was second. Brett McMillan was third. Preston Carr fourth. And Ross Smith fifth. Crown Vics, Matt Cranmer won. Trevor Kramer second. Dustin Cross was third. Todd Kane was fourth. And Brandon Kramer was fifth. So 3 out of the top 5 were Cranmers. The Cranmers. Hornets, Cordell Moore picked up the win. Scott Smith second. Jeremy Shimwell was third. Michael Brewer was fourth. And Shannon Walp was fifth. So congratulations to all the winners at Brownstown. Oh, Hornets. No, sorry. That's this coming weekend. Don't give me a hard time about my handwriting. I know you can't read it, but
I just can't hardly read
I kind of know what's going on with this paper. So first night Peyton see me write notes. He's like, what in the hell's on that paper? He goes, I can't even read it.
He went to Brownstown. They was too busy taking steroids and pumping weights for football.
Right.
We're successful, though.
They got turf
Just
football
saying.
field, by God.
Right.
Yeah. Hey, Salem's getting turf.
Yeah.
I think it's
big.
gonna make them better.
No.
Yeah, I didn't think.
$1 million football field to
Yeah.
win 2 games.
That's a stretch.
It's a stretch.
Loud and clear. What's going on, Jamie? JT just breaking pure stock before he even got to the track.
Yeah, I gotta thank a bunch of guys because Finley was one of them. But there's guys underneath my car. The bolts fell out of the. I backed up and was headed to the lineup chute. Of course, I wait till the last minute. The bolts fell out of the pitman arm, and it wouldn't turn. So they're laying, and I'm stuck in the middle of the pits. And then my car's up in the air, and everybody's working on it. Luckily, there's like 17 cautions in the first pure stock heat, and we made it out. But they used the wrong size bolts, and they were sloppy. So I mean, it was bolted on, but it was moving a lot. We had to put big washers on it to where it bolts through the frame, where it slopped it out so much. But
so it almost looked like a NASCAR pit stop then.
Oh,
17 guys around.
yeah,
it.
but I didn't know half the guys. I mean,
Hey.
that's how good people are.
Yeah.
And I know some of them came from Michael Brewer's team helping me out. So I got big shout out there by that. I didn't get to thank everybody. I didn't know everybody to thank, but
Right.
it's pretty neat
That's
to
good
have
to hear,
people
though.
you work on your stuff that you don't even know.
Absolutely. Shane Reed said Hornet special going to rain out. I watched the weather tonight at 5:00, and I don't think so.
You
way-
don't think it's
nope.
gonna rain out?
The way the weather's looking. Here's the thing. I'm just gonna be honest. From the weather that I watched the one and only Mark Weinberg, Mark with a C. If they get it in, if they do just back-to-back stuff, there shouldn't be an issue. It's like around that 10, 11 o'clock time frame where
I thought it was all day pretty well, ain't it?
Nope.
That's what I've seen.
That's what my
Well,
phone says.
they dropped. Well, you're not looking at the right app. You gotta get the right weather app.
Well, I don't-
What a weather app you
It's
use?
not a storm.
The
I
Weather
don't know how much
Channel.
you can trust Mike.
Yeah,
Mark.
see, it's not real.
That's not real.
It's not real.
Ain't that where Mark Weinberg gets
No.
his?
WDRB.
Okay.
I just usually open the door and like,
I'm going to say,
Raining.
Shane, that there's probably an 80% chance they get it in. Let's go with that. 80% chance.
you think that high?
80%. So I'm going with.
That's real good odds, really.
Yeah, it is. I watched it today because tomorrow's going to be nice for the Ultimate Heart of America race at Bloomington.
No, they ain't running.
That's what my phone says too. It's like an 80% chance all day.
Yeah, starting at 8:00 in the morning.
No.
Right.
No. Hang on a minute. We got a debate going on here. If you can in the comments, what does your phone app say? Mine says tomorrow.
We're not racing
Or
tomorrow.
Saturday, 80% chance. But
Watching that for tomorrow.
yeah, it's 80% chance they get it in Saturday.
80% chance rain and 80% chance to get it in.
Yeah.
Huh.
That's Brownstown odds there for you.
I know why
Not the school, not the track.
I know why he doesn't go to the boat now.
Yeah.
And if I'm wrong, just blame it on Mark Weinberg. That's where I get my info from. So I hope they get it in. I hope they get the races in. You know, we got to be positive. You know, we're a racing
I think they're going to
show.
get Friday in.
Yeah, Friday 100%. But we're a racing show, and we got to promote no rain, no R word. There,
Andrew says rain all day.
So there,
you guys don't have the right app. I don't know what it is.
he's
But
looking at the wrong day.
no, I was looking at Saturday.
I don't really have
Yeah.
my car together yet, so if it was to rain,
Are you hoping for? Or you're not? You
Well, I'm
wanna
not
get it
racing.
done.
I'm not
Yeah.
racing points. I mean,
I got you.
it's not real important. But
What's going on, Debbie? Derek, your weather app don't count. Derek's usually pretty good at the weather though, but I don't.
his got all them viruses from them websites he gets on.
Yeah, exactly. What's going on, Chad? Tomorrow looks good. Bloomington for sure. Yeah, Bloomington 100% will get in tomorrow. Paragon with the ultimate eye.
Is that race at Bloomington going to be on any kind of stream?
Yeah, it's on like a dirt something TV. Like it's an extra $24.99 a month. Andrew says rain all day.
Yeah, that's what everybody's phone says, Andrew. I don't know what Matt's talking about.
I'm straight up weather.
We
app,
missed you Monday too, but we were all sore. I asked him if he played ball.
Who?
Andrew,
Oh,
because we was needing some extra people.
Yeah.
He's like, I don't play baseball, but he said when we go play basketball, he's in.
Yeah, you'd be glad you didn't show up.
That was
I'm
rough too.
still
We played
sore.
up there at the middle school.
I was sore, but my lobster arms was more painful than my muscles was. I had to take my shirt off as soon as I got home.
Owen's whole forehead was burnt. Like I was like, what happened? Because I should have wore a hat.
He didn't have his little ninja headband he wears.
Kenny says all this rain can go on and get the hell on. So tired of missing races and cutting grass. My backyard's as high as Snoop. I'm telling you, it's bad. That's what we were talking about this evening out at my house. Is just can't keep up with the grass. Races keep getting rained out. What's going on, Josh? Any late breaking news? I don't really have any late breaking news. I'm not talking to Ryan in any about Thunder Valley, so I don't know what's going on there. I did notice that the schedule still hasn't come out, so I don't know if he's still trying to work out dates with the fair board, which was the holdup in the original.
I did see
frame
something about
says
they added a demo maybe to the fair.
They might have.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Yeah, they did.
I should have asked Brad, but I didn't.
So I don't have any late breaking news as far as that goes. But if we get to brainstorming throughout the remainder of the 39 minutes we have left, we might come up with something.
Oh, we probably come up.
We come up with something,
Yeah.
or we'll make something up. I mean, I don't know. We can get rumors started. I don't have a driver for Saturday's Hornet Special. Shannon's driving his car.
Was that him offering it?
Yeah, is that an offer?
You better be careful.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'll take that up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you better be
Yeah,
careful.
P-Dub needs a hot rod.
Yeah,
P-Dub's out right now, so
a few more weeks.
Ryan Thomas, bad luck qualifying. I hated that for Ryan last night, man. Like,
Last night?
yeah, it was last night qualifying in that big race at Wisconsin.
Oh, is he? I was going to call
That
him tomorrow.
100,000?
Is he not? Is he still staying up there
Yeah,
all weekend?
yeah.
So I shouldn't. Okay.
He
I'm
went,
going
in
to call him
turn,
tomorrow. Then.
he went into turn one, hit a rut, bent a clip,
Ooh.
flattened the tire.
How did he do at that 20,000 race?
Not very good.
Do you know?
No, mechanical issues, fuel issues.
I didn't get to watch any of that.
Yeah,
He won that big one at Eldora, though.
yeah, he did 10,000.
10,000.
Wesley said no rain. I hope not. Fingers crossed. Finley, did you fire Zach Stahl? No, no.
Laid off.
He's temporarily laid off to play in a professional softball league in Columbus. Tonight is his last game. So.
Couldn't afford his salary.
And I will say this: while we got 38 people, yeah, while we got 38 people on here, we will be off next Thursday night. So a lot of these guys are going on vacation out of town. It's Dream Week at Eldora, so there's a lot going on. So we will not be live next Thursday night. Just want to go ahead and get that out there so everybody's aware. We got 2 races to go with about the Ultimate Heart of America. We'll go over Circle City stuff tomorrow night, Bloomington stuff tomorrow night.
Tony Stewart getting out of stuff.
Tony Stewart getting out of NASCAR. And if anybody watched the Macon Flow race, we got a lot of stuff to talk about that. So
Have you seen the junkyard meme going around on Facebook?
the wreck in turn 3,
Yeah, that's pretty good.
man, there's a lot of money
I like
tore
that
up.
one.
A lot of money tore up.
Yeah.
Safety team said June 28th, 29th, 30th at Thunder Valley.
That's what I don't know
That's-
for sure, but that's
Yeah.
the rumor going around.
That's the rumor going around. I know a lot more than I should know, but I hate to release it until Ryan releases it, just because it's Ryan and Dirt to Media's thing. So as soon as they share it, I'll share it out. I do
not
know
our
that,
news to give.
yeah. So, but I will say that they're ready to rock and roll. So I know there's some stuff that's in the works up at the track that they're trying to get ready and all that good stuff.
Truck pull June 21st. We'll
Yeah.
be the rowdy bunch will be up. This rowdy bunch will be up there. Maybe probably not Matt because he doesn't go to
Yeah.
stuff like that. But the rest of us will be up.
If it involves dirt, Matt doesn't go.
Whatever. You guys are full of June 22nd on the demo, Andrew said.
Yeah, I think that's the day after
Yeah.
the truck pull. I think. Yeah,
If someone's interested, message me per Shane.
you need to get on that.
There you go, P-Dub.
Yeah.
That's a good.
Hornet
I'm
special.
sure if it's Shane's car, it's a good car.
It's a
I'm
good
sure.
car.
He builds good stuff.
Okay, let's just skip down here real quick. Here's the deal. You pay your own pit pass. We split the winnings. You pay for whatever you break, and the person must be approved by Shannon Walp. Shannon's got to approve the driver.
I'm good with Shane. I can get in. I can get you in there.
Yeah. That's funny, though. Got to be approved by Shannon. Brandon said, hopefully it doesn't rain. Excited to be on the track with my boy. I think it's going to get in. I'm calling 8% chance they get it in.
8%.
80.
Oh, they said
80%.
8's more like it.
80. Put a 0 at the end of it.
We're in front of it.
No. Did anyone watch the Supers at Lawrenceburg? They need to run them more often. I absolutely agree with you 100%. They do need to run. They need some bigger shows there. Like, I don't know if it's Summer Nationals. I don't know, whatever.
Well, they're getting their feet wet.
They
this
are
year, probably.
new promoters, and I think they had a good turnout. What better way to have your first show than other with James Essex and the Northern All-Star Series? I mean,
I've watched a couple of races at Circle City and been pretty impressed with what they've got going.
me too. They put on some good racing.
It seems like they've got the track way smoother.
Mm-hmm.
I know we don't cover much open wheel stuff, but I'm going to tell you, I watched them 600 micros up there.
Don't
they were throwing sliders like they were going out of style, and I thought the racing was awesome.
I thought even the 410 show was pretty good up there. Really?
Yeah. So, actually, speaking of that, tomorrow night at Circle City, they have the non-wing 600cc Outlaw non-wing micros, MMSA mini sprints, Midwest Thunder 410s. So,
MMSA is at Brownstown Saturday.
Yep, they're at Brownstown Saturday.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Man, how many classes are they running Saturday?
Beer
Brownstown stocks are off.
Oh, beer stocks are off.
You got the Hornets, Crates, Super Stocks, Crown Vics, and mini sprints. Derek said June 14th, 15th, Tamto Tractor Pulls Fish Sandwich Festival. That's
just too big of a party for me.
Tampico.
Everybody goes to party, and every now and then there's a truck hooked to a sled.
I think it's calmed down a lot over the years.
Has
too,
it? When I was going, we were in high school, man. It was.
Yeah.
You didn't go there to truck pool.
Oh no, we didn't when I was in high school either. I think there's about 6,000 people that showed up for 2 trucks and 2 tractors to pull.
Right. And you can't see nothing because there's so much people stacked in there.
The rest of it was pulling coolers around. That's what the rest of it was.
Right.
Yeah.
The best time I ever had there was Dalton got there early or something, and we were like way away from the track, but we could sit in the back of his truck and see it. And we all just sit in the back of his truck.
Had a good old time. Yeah. Kenny said Ultimate Series should get a good car count with Tri-City canceling mods and Hornets also at the Red Cliff.
How many guys regularly run that series? Is there?
I think last year there was probably like 5 or 6
guys.
I'm not saying this as a disrespectful thing, but
no,
there was like 5 or 6 like you're good
points racer.
Yeah, like Linville. I think Michael Chilton said he might be running it, but also too though I did see where Ponderosa posted they're having a 10,000 to win show. Also, so it's going to pull some cars away
this Saturday.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see. I don't know. No, Ponderosa is tomorrow night, I think.
Oh, okay.
Because Ironman Series is Atomic on Saturday.
Where did you say the Ultimate Series is Saturday? Didn't you say it's
Paragon?
Paragon. Oh, that's right. Yeah, exactly. Was telling me that. 550 to start or something.
Yeah, it's 550 to start.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good.
No, it's 500 to start at Bloomington, 600 to start at Paragon.
That's a really good.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what pays to win my class.
And Paragon's 7,500 to win, and Bloomington's 5,000. So,
man, if I was like crate racing, I mean, I'd be half tempted to go get that start money. Maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, it probably pays decent to run the B main. I would think if it's paying 600 to start.
Yeah.
Feature.
Let's see.
Sorry, I got to stop.
No, you're good. That's what the show's about. G-Man says if it doesn't get rain Saturday, hopefully they will make it up.
Yeah, I'm sure they will.
They said that the last I heard is if it rains out on Saturday, they're running it on Sunday, and G-Man is flagging. That's the word on the street. So, Ryan, I don't know what you got planned Sunday, but you're going to be flagging on Sunday if they get it in. What'd you say?
You're teching?
Me? I'm not teching.
If it runs Sunday.
He won't be there, right?
That's what I heard. Oh, yeah, he won't.
Yeah.
That's right.
Shut Peyton's mic off. Let's see. Zach Birch said Circle City smoother than ever and racing grooves slowly widen out. That's what I noticed too when that Northern All-Stars was there. It just seemed like that track just keeps getting wider and wider.
Yeah.
More racy.
It looks like a whole different track than last year to me.
Yeah.
Right. Ultimate. Oh, I already read that. The Van Meters have really turned Circle City around as far as the track and how awesome racing has been. And I will say this, as a obese person, their concessions is top notch.
Is it Eddie Van Meter, the guy that used to run figure eight?
Eddie and Donna. He still does some, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yep.
He's doing that and racing.
Yep.
He don't race up there though, does he?
No.
He had a late model for a minute.
Yeah. Let's see, where was that? Brandon said, LOL. Last Friday's USAC race at Circle City was badass. Yes, it was. It was a really good race. Ryan Gasaway, doubtful. Not the Hornets. I'll get crap for that, but really how I feel. What Shane say? Oh, because Shannon has to fix it. That's why.
Oh,
The car I turned into my first pure stock bomber got stuck as a Tamco tractor pulling in the parking lot. Oh, that sounded like a good night.
man, I've seen some stuff happen there. I've seen some absolute white trashy stuff
Oh, yeah.
up at Tampa, and it's a good time to go. It's just more fun
And
to
the
go watch
people-
the people.
And the people that have like these hay wagons that are professionally done,
Right,
redneck
People-
style, for you got like 2 bench seats out of buses, but they're staggered. So you
right.
got 2 rows of people that can want. Yeah, it's
If you've never been to that, everybody should go once just
Absolutely.
to see it.
so. I was talking to Derek, and this was a couple years ago, but so the line for the fish sandwiches gets so long,
Right.
I think the fish sandwiches at the time were like $6. Well, somebody was going up there, and they had one of them little red radial flyer wagons, and they bought so many fish sandwiches that they filled up that little. But then they were selling them for like $8 a piece.
Oh, I believe that.
Like going back through the line and selling them. People were buying them. They
That's the
got
best
onto
thing
them
about
and told them
Tampa
to stop
is
it,
you get in free,
right
and your donation is buying the fish sandwich.
buying a fish sandwich.
But they sell so many of them.
Then they're awesome.
If the line's
They're
like that the
awesome.
whole night,
Yeah, all night.
all night, it's that long.
Zach said if Radiator gets here, we may take the crate. I think it'd be a good idea for some crates to go up there and try to get some start money. Tanner said it's like 130 or something entry fee for late models. It is 130 entry fee. I did see that.
Well, that's
Yeah, but
That's-
still, I mean, if
130 for 600. I mean,
if you only got 20. Yeah.
what do you got?
Well, you got
What
to
do
make
you?
the show.
What do you got
gotta
to
make a show,
run?
yeah.
What do you got to run in the super stocks to make 450?
Second. I still don't think, I don't know if second pays that much.
Yeah,
Be honest with you.
right.
It doesn't make a lot of sense what I'm doing, Peyton. Don't point that out to
it
people.
don't make a lot of sense for what any of us are doing.
But it sure is fun.
Yeah,
Marler B. Shep and other big names are signed in for the pond. Dang.
Really. Is there no Lucas World about all stuff going on this weekend?
No, they're off this weekend.
Both of them?
I seen where Hudson's going to Atomic on Saturday to run the Rumley car for 5,000 to win.
So that car that he's driving is the same team Ricky's
His.
got. Hudson owns
It's
it.
yeah, it's all Hudson's do.
And who's crew chiefing on it?
I'm not really sure. I'm not 100% on that. I'm not sure who his crew is.
I think it's one of Hudson's best looking. I'm not a black fan, but that's
I
a
like
good looking
it.
race
I
car.
like it a lot. I think it looks sharp. Kenny said, thanks to everyone that came to the Josh Burt Memorial. It was a great show. Yes, it was. It was a really good show. Congratulations.
They already had that?
Yeah, it was this past Friday night.
What were we doing?
I don't remember. What were we doing?
I went to that. I went to that the last 2 years. I missed it this year.
You missed it.
I'm slacking. I didn't even know it was.
Jacoby Hines won the mods.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, by like 5 seconds.
Are you just saying that because he was on his football team, or is that?
No,
Legit.
seriously, legit.
I
Legit. He won.
don't know how you Braves are.
Oh, whatever. Eddie Van Meter's son is racing pavement late models.
Okay.
And yes, Carisha, Preston had an awesome run. He won his B main and then went from 19th to 7th in the feature. As a rookie, he is currently sitting third in the points at Brownstown in the Hornet division. So hats off to Preston.
Yeah.
He's having a heck of a year so far. And I still need to get my
Seat
t-shirt.
time. You can't buy
Still need to
seat
get my
time.
t-shirt. I've not forgot about my t-shirt. Don't say nothing.
He just hasn't been to the racetrack in
When I
3
make it,
years.
when I make it to Brownstown, I'll get my t-shirt.
He usually tells me all week he's going, and I get a text Saturday morning, hey, you got to babysit, or
Listen, I've got a lot of family stuff going
you take
on.
that baby to the racetrack. That's where I grew up.
I know, but I don't know.
I know you need to be a better papaw.
I do, don't I? I need to take her to the races. All right. So some other notes here. I'm going to go through these. We kind of went through them, but anyway, Ultimate Heart of America Late Model Series is at Bloomington on Friday night, 5,000 to win, 500 to start. They're also having mods and Hornets. It's $30 to get in the front gate, $40 in the pits. The front gate 10 and under is free. The pits 10 and under is $15. All lap starts at 6:30. Racing starts at 7:30. Paragon Saturday night, the Ultimate Heart of America late models, 7,500 to win, 600 to start. They're also having mods, super stocks, and mod lights, which is mod lights. Been trying to get this show in for like 3 times now,
I don't look good
So-
again.
and it don't look good again. 80% chance they're gonna get racing in. $30 at the front gate, 12 and under free, $40 pits, 12 and under is $10. Tomorrow night at Circle City, Grub Getters, Midwest Thunder 410 sprints, MSA mini sprints, 600cc Outlaw non-wing micros, pure stocks and Crown Vics, $20 at the front gate.
And they're running a poll on their Facebook page, so go vote for.
Go vote.
I voted for the Crown Vics.
Did you?
I love the Crown Vics. Man.
Yeah,
It's one of my favorite
me too.
classes.
$20 in the front gates, ages 6 to 12, $5. Hot laps at 7, racing is at 8. So that's what's kind of preview of what's going on this weekend, and what I looked at prior to the show starting early. Now let's get into some debate and stuff. If anybody watched the show or the flow race at Macon, I have never in my life seen that many. Well, I guess I can't say I've seen that many cautions, but just the drama that unfolded within that 50 laps was just insane.
Good race.
We got
Yeah.
Ricky Thornton, which is a slide job heard around the world. Obviously, if you have any type of social media, you've seen the picture or the video of Ricky Thornton Jr. throwing a slide job on Bobby Pierce, and you can say he took him out. I don't know. To me, it didn't. It kind of looked like that Bobby Pierce was going to possibly try to cross him over at the last second and then looped it around. I don't know. In my opinion, it's the same stuff that Bobby's done to other people. It was a racing deal. Is it over? I highly doubt it. But
it's like-
like Paige said before the show, it's right now that is the 2 best drivers in the country.
Bobby
So,
made a post congratulating Ricky.
Yeah.
And
Did you see his interview after the race? So
yeah.
I didn't see that. No.
yeah, he said that there will be something
Other,
about there's more to come or something
Yeah.
like that.
There'll be some more racing deals in the
Yeah.
future.
His Facebook post seemed pretty legit, though.
Yeah,
He said, congratulate. He said he caught up in a racing deal. Congratulated Ricky Thornton and Jason Fager,
Yeah.
who I was pulling for. Team Fager.
Yeah,
Over
Team
here.
Fager. I would really like to see Jason win it. That'd been awesome. So also too, if you was watching, you seen T Mac hit a car under caution. Tommy Shepard posted today. If you follow Tommy Shepard on Facebook or seen the post, but apparently the live stream had said that they speculated that T Mac was looking at his gauges. That wasn't the case. He was telling Tommy Shepard that Tommy was number 1, wasn't paying attention, and then ran into Carson Ferguson, is what Tommy's post said on Facebook. So take that for what it's worth. And then,
We got Chris on the quotations down there of what Bob.
yeah,
said.
more hard racing to come.
You have to do this first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, more hard racing to come. Is that right?
You got to do them at the same time. You can't.
That
Whatever
was
the hell
awkward.
that
Like this? That's not.
We're making rabbit shadows.
So yeah, and then we had the junkyard and turn 3.
Oh yeah,
That was a mess.
yeah. B Shep went upside down, but somehow Shannon Babb's car looked the worst after it was over.
Yeah,
And I love Shannon Babb. He's one of my childhood heroes.
and I love the B Shep interview because I think the blood had been in his head for so long from being upside down. That had to be rough.
He got out though and was like pumping his.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, give it to the fans.
Was he cheering because he was out of the car, or was he cheering that his blood was flowing again? I don't know.
I don't know, but hats off to Brian Shirley for getting out of his car to help him.
Right.
Yeah, Garrett Alberson did too.
Yeah.
Didn't he?
Trying
Yeah.
to push his car up.
Yeah, they were helping hardcore.
And then, has anybody ordered the just clowning around t-shirt yet? Of Turbos
No, I won't have a turbo shirt.
with a moose on it. When Moose,
I watched the replay. I didn't see nothing Turbo did bad on that deal.
there wasn't. Turbo didn't do
But
anything.
Turbo does do stupid stuff all the time.
Yeah, but
But I don't know what Miles
there,
Bush was mad about.
that situation though, he didn't do anything wrong.
Right. But
Max
that was
Blair
like
was
the
under
one,
him?
the one time.
Right. It is what it is, but
I'm not even gonna say it.
Jeremy
Turbo,
Ogle ordered one.
Turbo does what he takes to win, which I do admire. I just think he acts like he's better than what he really is. He's not Scott Bloomquist. He's
No.
acting like he's Scott Bloomquist because he's not.
They
Yeah.
are a good interview though. When they
Yeah,
interviewed
but
him, when they interviewed them together.
they're not
we're
even
talking about.
comparable.
No, I mean who can you compare to Scott Bloom?
Billy Moyer.
Not really.
Billy Moyer's better than Scott
can.
Bloomquist.
No. When it comes to like full blown innovation into the sport, Scott Bloomquist is leaps and bounds way farther than Billy Moyer.
You're high.
No. Look at the statistics.
Bloomer probably is.
Yeah, but he's
Yeah,
probably
Bloomer
high.
probably is,
Yeah.
but look at the statistics. I mean, Scott builds his own cars. I mean, Yeah, that's just not even.
What?
That's not even a
He
debate.
builds his own cars. That makes him better
But he
than Billy
wins in
Moyer.
them. But he wins in them.
Billy Moyer built his victory circle by Billy Moyer.
Yeah, but
It's literally called
he
that.
had a
Victory
fabricated-
circle by Moyer.
yeah, there's a difference in building it and then having to fabricate it by somebody else and then just putting it together.
You think
sticker
Scott
on.
Bloomquist welded every single car
Every
he
bit
drove
of
by,
it.
by
Every bit
himself?
of it. Every bit of it.
Maybe you are smoking with him.
Anyway,
That is the great debate, though. But in my
It is a
opinion,
great
Billy
debate.
Moyer is the best.
Billy's still got more World 100 wins.
Yeah, he does.
Lanhart said the 24 hours of making that is for sure. Fifth mile, just hard racing. That's what I loved about it. I mean, I love the little bull rings, get up on the wheel. I think as a race fan, Pierce should have crossed over. And like you said, he's done it hundreds of times. I think he tried to cross over. I just don't think there was enough,
It almost looked like Ricky's left rear like pushed
right.
his nose right in the ground when he tried to cross him back over.
If you're throwing a slider, I mean, your ideal is to clean them, but to break their momentum is really the name of the game. And I
Yeah.
thought Ricky
Yeah.
did that perfect.
Right. And on a fifth mile, I think it's kind of hard.
Oh, yeah.
Where the location that they went into turn one, I think it's kind of hard to cross that over.
Right.
I think you just have to kind of go up in there and hit the cushion and
Well, Bobby,
Hope
he
you follow him up.
bobbled coming out of 4 anyway,
Yeah.
so that's what really screwed him on that turn.
Yeah, Ricky was far behind before he
Yeah.
bobbled.
Mhm.
Not far behind, but
right.
I mean, he was
5 or 6
he
car
wasn't gonna be able
lengths.
to throw a slider in that turn.
The bicycling in 3 or 4 didn't help him.
No.
Pierce. Oh, I read that one. What Finley said, I think Jacoby Hines was rude. The red tow truck at Brownstown Speedway Saturday night. If it wasn't him, he has a twin. I was on the hook. So you think he's got a twin? I don't. Hell, he might have been driving the record at Brownstown. I don't know.
Yeah, because you wasn't there.
Yeah, I watched it on Dirt Media. I'll have to ask him, Anthony. I'll see if he's got a twin. That way I don't even
He's got
find out.
brother.
He does have 2 brothers.
Oh, he's got 2.
Yeah, 2.
There's 3 of them guys.
Yeah. Jeremy, Joe, and Jacoby.
Joe.
Joe don't race. Joe just helps him.
Okay, I'll say I've never
Jeremy
heard
and
of
Jacoby is the only 2 that's raced.
Joe. I'm not
You've seen him 100,000 times.
probably.
Yeah.
I always thought Jacoby's boy was one of the hardest working guys in the pit area.
Jacoby's boy.
Yeah. What's his name? Jacoby's son.
Jacoby don't have a son. Jeremy does.
Maybe it's Jeremy's boy.
Yeah.
One of them works their
Luke-
freaking. One of them
yeah,
works
Lucas.
their freaking
Lucas
tail
Hines.
off in
Yeah.
the pits. I
The
mean,
temp.
works their tail
It's
off.
Jeremy's boy.
Okay.
Jeremy said he ordered the shirt. I knew somebody on here that ordered one.
What does
Moyer-
it say?
It says just clowning around because Miles Moose called him a clown.
Oh,
Dude, Turbo can put anything on the shirt and it's going to sell. I don't just how.
I ain't buying one.
Yeah, you're going to buy one. Moyer chassis didn't go far. You're exactly right, Jamie.
Well-
Bloomquist chassis have won multiple championships. I'm just throwing it out there. Jeremy said Bloomer go to Dirt Lab Model. Bloomer didn't get in big series, not local regional races like Moyer. I agree with you there also too, Jeremy. The 800 wins didn't come from cherry picking like 60% of them. So anyway,
Cherry picking.
yeah. What?
You think Billy Moore was cherry picking?
Some of them, yeah.
Boy, you are
Some
smart.
of them. Some of them was cherry picking.
Just look at the globes. That's the biggest race of the
You
year.
can't.
Look
It
at the
is.
globes.
It is. So the World 100 is like the Eldora.
It's
or
the Daytona
Dirt.
500 of
I get that.
It's the Indy 500. I mean, it's the best. It's
But
the
the-
biggest dirt race of the year. And how many has he won?
But Bloomer's got 8 dreams.
Yeah, but that's not the World 100. They go to Daytona twice, but does anybody? Oh, I've won the Firecracker 417 times. Nobody cares.
Yeah, they do. They do care, JT. That's the thing.
I don't know. I'll always be a Billy Moyer guy.
I didn't say I didn't
I,
like
just,
Billy
I think
Moyer.
he's got his head's on his shoulders. He's got class. He's not all doped out of his mind. Not that I used to hate Scott Bloomquist, but now I think he brings a certain pizzazz
Well, yeah.
to dirt racing. But if you,
Yeah, see, Jamie's got a good point.
I don't.
It's more money. Pays way more than the Globe. That's
It doesn't
just how it is.
matter,
Yes,
though.
it does. His money is what pays the bills. If you're gonna go up and down the road as a racer, it takes money.
I bet he would
Not
trade his
Globe
dreams for
trophy.
globes.
I don't know if there's anybody that tunes in on this. I want to know if you're a dirt late model racer and you've raced at Eldora during the World 100. Would you rather have a globe or $100,000 paycheck?
Yeah. Okay. If you're gonna race,
I know
them,
they're
if
probably-
you're gonna race them this year, do you want to win the world or do you want to win the dream?
The dream.
You're full crap.
I'm going with the dream.
To me, I'd rather win the Jackson 100. But that's just 'cause
Exactly.
that's where I grew up. But everybody's gonna want the world over the dream.
I think
It don't matter the pay difference. They'd rather win the world.
Yeah, Bloomer's got the worlds too. I mean,
I'm just saying.
it's like getting you worked up.
You can count the globes. Billy Moyer's won races all across the country just as much as Scott Bloomquist.
Trent says world all day.
World all day. See?
Derek says Bloomer's 1A, Moyer's 1B.
Isn't it the same
So
thing as
Moyer-
calling first and second?
That's a close second. B's a close second.
Yeah, but I mean, you can't have two winners.
I'm
Yes, Kenny Humphrey.
that.
Yes.
Remember when the World of Outlaw? what was
No, Kenny, you gotta get it right because Matt likes to call it the shootout,
The
not
shootout.
the Dirt Nationals.
It's the Dirt Nationals.
It's the Dirt
Kenny.
Nationals.
Yeah, Matt's just garbage.
Yeah, he don't know what he's talking about.
But you remember when it was the Stacker 2, the World of Outlaw Stacker
Stacker
2
2, yeah.
Outlaws or whatever?
Yeah.
And they was racing on Speed Channel.
Yep.
And it was for the points championship last race year. And it came down to two guys, and neither one of them was Scott Bloomquist. That's the biggest. That was the only series to be in at that time, really. The biggest of the
At
baddest.
that time.
And it was
But
Steve Francis and Billy Moyer. You know who won that?
Steve Francis.
No, it wasn't Steve Francis. It wasn't the Colonel.
You know, that's the thing. That's just like the whole Michael Jordan LeBron debate. It could go on forever.
No, dude,
That's
that's
easy, yeah.
not a debate.
That's
No, I'm saying like
that's two different
to me,
eras where
yeah, but to
LeBron
me-
could even survive and Michaels.
I agree. I'm just saying I agree with you 100%.
Yeah,
I'm
it's the
saying
same
philosophy
debate.
is
Yeah.
the debate.
It's not the same debate. Well, I guess it really is because
LeBron
Billy
could tie-
Moyer is a whole way better than Scott Bloomquist.
No,
so, I
whatever.
mean,
Whatever.
yeah, it is very similar.
No, whatever. LeBron could tie Michael's shoestrings.
He can put his jocks
Freedom Forever says World 100.
What are you reading?
Freedom down there. Freedom Forever says
Oh.
World 100.
World 100. It's the crown jewel. It's the big.
Yeah, I'm not going to disagree.
There's a
I'm not
lot of
gonna
races that
disagree
pay
with
more than the world does now. Really, I bet there's 10
A lot
races
of
that
them
pay more than the world.
Yeah, a lot of.
But
There's modified races now paying more than the world.
there's only one late model race a year that gets 100 race cars.
It ain't gonna be the world.
Oh, you're high.
I guarantee you. How much you
They'll
want?
get more
how
cars
much
at the
you
world than the dream.
I'm not going to disagree with that, but I bet you. I'll bet you something that the world or the dream, neither one has 100 cars. This year.
No, it'll be high 80s. They
You
got
just went from 100 to high 80s.
you went from 80% chance of rain to 80% chance of racing.
80% chance of rain, or 80% chance you're gonna get it in Saturday.
It's gonna be the world 100 will be the highest car count late model race this year.
I don't know.
I'd say you're probably right.
Just because of the prestige.
It's a prestige.
Yeah.
Even if you know that your odds, which nobody, I wouldn't say anybody's got great odds of winning it. Even when Jonathan Davenport in, I mean, he's a favorite,
Right.
but he's not like 1 in 5 or nothing.
Right.
But everybody just wants to make it.
Shannon Walp says he just wants to win something.
Amen, brother. Me too.
I think you're in the same boat as a lot of people, Shannon. Finley, any food reviews lately? No, I've not done any food reviews lately since I went with Logan to Charleston. And their burgers were pretty good. I'll give them credit. They had some pulled pork nachos. I didn't try those.
That sounds good.
It does sound good, but it just didn't.
Pork nachos.
It sounded good, but it didn't look good. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Like, yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Like, there's some pulled pork that
100%.
just don't look like pulled pork.
Visuals 90%.
Yeah.
So
Doesn't smell, but
Yeah. I love
Yeah.
tuna, but if I don't want to smell it,
you don't want to get a whiff of it.
no, I just hold my breath and eat it.
Yeah.
It makes I can't believe how bad that stuff smells, but tastes so good.
Kenny Humphrey, that race isn't on my schedule anymore. I always have bad luck at that race.
At the Crown Vic Dirt National?
Yeah, we didn't have it this year, but
It's supposed to make
maybe
a
we
comeback,
can.
though.
It's supposed to make a
125.
comeback, so just keep that in mind.
All our Crown Vic guys had set out for a year, so we're waiting until we get them guys back.
Yeah, we want to make sure that the pack is stacked. You know what I'm saying? Like we want it to
Yeah.
be a big.
The only one that was still kind of, I'd call one of our house cars. He's got the 4 or 5 of them down there in his driveway down in Oklahoma.
Oklahoma.
Yeah, and he's got 2 for
He just
sale if
keeps
anybody's
buying
looking for
more.
one. But he don't want them to be race cars, I don't think.
No,
Yeah.
It's a daily, he said. Even those 3 different colors. Where's he at? He ain't even.
I haven't even seen him tonight. It's
No.
probably tearing interior. I want to Crown Vics. That's always been doing the last 2 weeks, tearing out interior, trying to give it away on Facebook.
He's a character.
Derek said Dirt in the Dome will be the highest car count.
No. He's wrong.
I don't know. They might have. They won't. I don't think they'll have as many as Eldor.
Not the
Curious to
world.
see how many. What's the Jackson paying this year?
50,000.
50,000.
Plus, they're having the flow not race that Wednesday,
Yep.
right?
20,000.
I got
And
a
then
feeling
10
there'll be quite a few cars.
And
up
then
there for that
10,000 on
weekend.
Friday night.
Right.
And you said there's nobody competing.
No, World of Outlaws is not competing that weekend.
I tell there'll be quite a few cars there.
Oh, I think there'll be,
Yeah.
yeah, but I don't think there'll be as many as the world. But when I was young, the Jackson 100 used to get a ton of cars for $10,000.
Oh yeah.
I mean, a ton.
Right. Was Billy ever there?
Yeah.
Was he?
Don't talk bad about Billy Moore. He's won races at Brownstown.
I tell you what, one of the best races I ever seen was Summer Nationals race at Twin Cities. It was Scott Bloomquist and Billy Moyer.
Who
The
won?
Summer Nationals race. Scott Bloomquist.
Billy must
By
have
like a
flight
half
or
a car
something.
length. By like a half a car length.
I
Shannon
ran him
Walp's
over.
going to put the game over racing ride in Victory Lane Friday night. I'm calling it now. Shane just did a mic drop.
Dang.
Brennan says, I just want to race something.
You're jumping around so much. I can't keep up with you.
Okay, we're
Are you
right
reading
here.
them in order?
Yeah, right here. Okay, we're right here where Shane's at. So then we're going to go right down here where Jeremy's at. It says, how about Hornet Special? Are you talking about at Thunder Valley? Jeremy?
You remember when they used to have the Hornet Nationals at Thunder Valley?
At Thunder Valley.
1,000 to win. That was big for them then. 1,000 to win is not much for them now.
What is that thing?
I get.
What is that? What is that?
I don't know.
See it? Is that like a? Can you see that, JT?
Oh, four-leaf
Elizabeth, what
clover.
is that? I can't even tell what that is. Like an ant or a little pig? A pig? Grasshopper. Oh no, it's a cricket because never mind what JT was talking about. I mean, you both got real quiet because I knew where it was going.
Yeah.
Anyone got hook up for a guy to drive Vic at Halloween 200?
Was he talking about us? Because I've got a couple things in the works.
I think he's asking if anybody has one for him.
Oh yeah, I don't know about that, but I got me. A couple
JT's
things
trying
in
to
the
find
works.
him something.
I've kind of got a couple. I think I've got it.
Do you?
Well,
Is it in the bag,
I've
or-
got 4 different options.
Is it in the bag? Can we when
Well, I'm
can
sure
we,
one of them.
when can we talk about it?
Well, I want
Like official.
I would kind of just like to lock it in. I've decided that I'm not going to borrow radios anymore. That I'm going to buy my own radios.
Are you?
And then it's actually they're like $800.
Yeah.
And that's not even Flight Deluxe. That's for me, a crew chief, and a spotter. That's it.
So 3 people.
3 people can talk. Yeah.
Can you do like one of them race scans and listen?
Yeah. You could listen, couldn't you? Yeah.
Did you have one last year?
Mm-hmm.
Peyton worked his butt off the whole night.
Well, I don't remember. I didn't remember you having a radio.
I didn't have a radio. It was my race receiver.
Oh, your race receiver. I got you. I'm with you.
You have
Sorry.
to, you can't, to me, now that I've been a part of that, you got to have a radio up there.
Absolutely.
And I think there's some guys out there that don't have
Did
a
you-
spotter, but I don't know how they're doing it.
Did your batteries go dead or something?
My spotter's batteries went dead.
Yeah.
So my crew chief, one of my crew guys was spotting from the infield. Talk about a mess.
Oh yeah, that'd be
And
hard to see.
The last lap said go. He kept yelling, "Get him!" And he was talking about Zach because he was right in front of me. Yeah. And then I put it in the wall, and he said, "Don't lift." I wasn't planning on it at that point.
Right,
It's already in
exactly.
the wall, making hellacious sounds. I'd like to know how them cars are doing. I need to text those guys and see.
Yeah.
We see Peyton's car every now and then, but we
Every
don't
now
see
and then.
we don't ever see ours.
Right. Jacksonville 100 will still only get 50 to 60 cars. I do agree with that. I think that's a good 50 to 60 cars. I think that'd be a good car count.
Which I don't really understand. I mean, honestly.
I think a lot of it is, I mean, if you look at it from a wide perspective, I mean, Lucas has their 12 or 13 full timers. Woo has their 12 or 13 full timers. So there you're talking 25, 30. I mean, so you got to pick up another 30 supers. You know, I mean, that's
Yeah, but shit far. I mean,
We're in the
you're
middle.
driving to one place at for 4 nights.
See, I
for
think
$90,000.
I think that's what's going to help it.
or
I
80,000.
think that's what's going to help it is the fact that you've got flow on Wednesday night.
Right.
I mean, you can park your truck for 3 nights
Yeah,
for $90,000 or for $80,000.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
that's
think-
going to be a huge difference.
I think the states that border us help us some too.
Yes.
Having
100%.
Illinois and Kentucky against us. That's some of the best and Tennessee's not far.
Right.
So I think back to your point, Peyton, if you got a track that's running 3 nights and you can just park your truck for 3 nights,
Right.
that's what's going to pull your regional guys like Linville's, Chilton's. I mean, those type of guys that,
Yeah.
they can
I
go.
think
They're
we should-
not
I think
going
we
up
should
and down the
camp.
road every night.
I think we should camp that weekend.
No.
Guess a
I think
camp
it's
or
gonna be a good
something.
time. I might go.
Matt, he ain't
He ain't gonna be
I'm
there.
gonna go.
He's gonna be up there. What night are you doing the fire suit thing?
Thursday.
Fire suit. Oh, supposedly Thursday, but I have not talked to my people about it yet.
Your people.
Yeah.
Grant.
No,
Oh.
not him about the streaming deal. Oh yeah, it's crickets. Jeremy's not racing this weekend. Shannon said, "Excuse Shane Reed. He must be on some good meds for that broken foot." We got faith in you, Shannon. We got faith in you. Shane's really got faith in you. JT, you need to get some laps up there.
Kenny, don't
before
let the
Spooky.
cat out the bag yet.
Yeah, but Kenny does have a good point though. So this year before the Spooky, you need to go up there and at least run her once or twice and get some laps in
Right. And I need to get a
before
hold
the
of
big stage.
need to
gets
get
here.
hold of our guy to me and Zach need to get a hold of him and
Yeah,
get that all on
before the big night, you need to get you some laps in.
Yeah. We've just had and I was thinking about even running the 4th of July one up there.
Yeah.
On that Friday night, but
good
we've
one.
just had so much going on. We ain't had time to do. We've been running around like crazy.
Kenny said he may know of the car.
That's one of my good opportunities.
Yeah. Derek said the 5 hours at Halloween 200 last year was still an amazing night. It was action packed for sure.
It was the most fun I've ever had in a race car. I've said that 100 times and I'll continue to say that.
Yeah.
And I didn't even run that good.
Shane said the meds are pretty good, not gonna lie. Okay, so we're gonna have a little bit of fun here. Is my ink pen behind that? I don't know what I did with it.
Gone for everything.
I probably got one. I'm a
Ink
truck
pen?
driver.
Let's do we need to do some dream picks. Because we're not gonna be on.
Oh yeah, we
We're not gonna be on. So we need to do some dream
I
picks.
think there should be some rules.
What kind of rules?
You shouldn't be able to pick 40 or 29 or 20, 20, 49 or 20. Sorry.
So the 32's on the table?
I think 32 could stay on the table.
All right, so
He's only won it once.
we'll go Peyton,
Has Ricky Thornton ever won it? I don't think he has he?
JT. No,
Mm-mm.
JT, and then Matt. So you just want to do overall? Yeah, everybody else, throw your comments. Let's see who you're picking. Let's see what kind of competition we got going
And
on.
we can't pick Ricky or Davenport.
Can't pick Ricky or Davenport.
Let's just take Bobby off too, because that takes your 3
Yeah.
best guys. off.
Okay. No Ricky, no Bobby, no Ricky Bobby. Get it? And no Davenport.
I think that makes it more interesting.
That's tough now.
It is tough.
You know who usually shows up that I always pull for?
Who?
John Blankenship.
You want him?
No, I don't want him, but
Okay.
I just think that's cool.
I have a pick. I've got a pick. But
Go ahead. I want to hear what you got.
Who's your pick?
do I get to go first?
Go ahead. Yeah.
No, you get
Are
to
we-
tell us your pick, and then I'm gonna steal it from you.
Yeah, I know. I know how it's going to go. Or we just doing Saturday night, just the dream only.
I guess that's fine.
Okay.
We got.
Well, who you
Hold
gonna
on.
tell us?
I'm going with Chris Madden.
Really?
He's due. The dude is due at Eldora. I just haven't. I just showing those feelings.
How many?
So
Is there any Hoosiers other than Huddy that you can think of that'll be there?
I'm gonna look to see if they got
'Cause I don't.
Ricky Thornton.
I don't. Quit doing that. I done told you. I don't think Huddy repeats. Brandon Overton, that'd be a good pick.
Leonard says my personal pick is B Shep. I think B Shep will be solid there.
Yeah,
Archie J has not won any at Eldora. I'm going to say it's his year this year.
I can't find.
Andrew's going with Hudson. Chris is going with Devin Moran, which is another
That's a
solid
good
pick.
one, yeah.
Devin Moran's a good pick.
I'm with Jeremy, Chris Madden, or Fergie. Fergie usually runs good at Eldora.
I know who I'm going with. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Mac Daddy.
That's a good
He's
choice.
been so close so many times. He got one, but it was because somebody was light, right?
Yep.
So this will be the time he gets it. No. I mean, he deserves that one too.
Right.
But this is the time he'll get to celebrate it.
Derek Walton said Overton.
Marlar.
You going with Marlar?
Yep.
It's a good choice.
I'm with Jeremy though. I think Huddy will struggle getting in.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think he will too. And I know that there's a lot of, including myself, Hudson fans out there.
Hey, I'm a Hudson fan.
They just switched to Longhorn.
Growing pains.
And
he's got
That,
them.
like-
I don't know who his crew chief is, but you got to have a good crew chief
Yes,
nowadays. That's very
I
important.
think they will get him lined out, get the car lined out.
I tell you what
Takes
would
time.
help Huddy. Help Huddy's odds is if he drives the 6 car that week.
Yes.
I don't know if that's the plan or not, but if he was to drive the Rumley car that week,
the 71 still says Rumley Engineering on it, so I got a feeling that Kevin's helping him out quite a bit.
I think that'd be very beneficial for the world.
Shannon, I'm checking out for this evening. I got to figure out where all these bolts go and work on the loose nut behind the wheel. Have a good night, y'all.
Yeah, you better figure it out.
Yeah.
Shane done said you're winning.
Yeah, Shane done called you out. So thanks for tuning in, Shannon. We definitely appreciate it. Huddy will struggle. And John, that's a good choice. T-Mac, I mean, it's
I really
won
want him to
last
get
year,
one
so-
soon because I
Yeah.
feel like he wants it bad.
yeah.
Mhm.
The Rocket won it last year, so
You think him and Mark just haven't gelled yet, or do you think it's just?
well, there's a history there where they've been together before a little bit. I think it's just new team blues. I don't think it's Mark. I don't think it's
You know what? In
T-Mac.
my opinion,
I think it's just gelling.
I think T Mac belongs in a Longhorn and Huddy belongs in a Rocket. That's just
Yeah.
how I feel about it. I mean,
I agree.
I want T Mac to do great because I love him, and I
Yeah.
want Huddy to do
Right.
great because I like him too. But
Right.
I just think that
If-
them
and
two's
here's-
always been good in those classes.
Here's my personal opinion too. I still feel like B-Shep is struggling.
Oh, I agree,
B-Shep,
100%.
I still feel like he's struggling because I agree with that. And their driving styles, in my opinion, is a Rocket driving style, not a
And
Longhorn.
it's nothing against either one.
No,
Look what Jimmy Owens tried the Longhorn thing and it did
It didn't
not
work.
work. And he went back to his Rocket and started doing good again.
Turbo, which I know, but Turbo tried the Longhorn thing and it didn't work.
Yes.
He went right back to Rocket.
And he tried the whatever
Was it MB Custom?
Mars, yeah, the
Yeah,
Mars
MB
thing.
Custom.
Yeah.
Yep. So I just think that
And I'm not saying that
Sometimes
Huddy
they-
needs to drive for Mark Richards, but I just think
Right.
he doesn't get in a Rocket. And we've seen why we went to Mastersville.
and look how he did for Double Down when
Right.
Double Down had Rockets.
Right.
Because obviously,
They got Longhorns now.
yeah, and he said it was their driver's choice what chassis they had. So I get that. But
Right.
he
I
was
think that's
he
a
was a lot
really
better
good
than a
team
Rocket.
owner
Yeah.
to
Roger
say
Sellers
that.
is yeah.
Sell everything you got and start
Yep,
over
start
because
over.
he would rather have a Longhorn.
Yep.
That's just asking to be successful.
Mhm.
And I think they're going to get over their little hump. I mean, not that they're not being successful now, but I think they're going to be extra successful when they figure it out.
Yeah.
Dad's got a good pick down there.
Jeremy Huffman, bud, thanks for tuning in tonight. We definitally miss you tuning in on a regular. Here's
He
the
watches
thing.
every night. He just said he
Yeah,
started feeling
but
guilty
he-
for giving you a hard time.
He does. Oh, y'all know better by now. That don't matter to me. But the thing about it is, Jeremy is really, really active when there's giveaways. That's what I've noticed. You don't
Yeah.
ever hear about him until if there's a giveaway.
He's in on it.
Yeah, I gave him like, probably 5 or 6 shirts, 3 or 4 hats, so many stickers I lost count. But he's a good giveaway winner, and the shipping's quick too. That's what I like about it.
Yeah.
Jeremy said, "Amen." JT Huddy, best of his career has been in the Rocket, 100%.
That's how I feel about it.
Well, he's got a good choice too. I mean, Alberson's due like that.
Yeah,
I feel
he's
so
not gonna
bad
own it.
for him, man. Like
Yeah.
I tell you, he'll be fast, but won't win as Nick Hoffman.
often.
Yeah.
I think he's really good, but I don't know if he can put 100 laps together.
I'll be honest with you. This is what I would really like to see. This is where I'm at right now with the sport. I want to see somebody different, like a Hoffman or a Alberson or somebody different. That's just not even. I know he won it. I'd love to see Dalton Wilson. Somebody Dalton Wilson win a World 100 or
Well,
like
if
that.
Jason was in that car, it would.
Oh,
But the odds with Dalton's a little less.
honestly, if Jason was there, I'd love to see somebody
I
like
pulled
Jason
the-
Jameson win it.
Devin Gilpin led, what was it,
Yeah.
70 laps one time?
Yeah.
And they had a caution or something. John Gill, no, it wasn't John Gill. Jim Curry. Who led a bunch of it? Was it John Gill?
Jim Curry led a bunch
Jim
of it,
Curry was.
Yeah.
Okay.
and then I
Steve
was there
Barnett.
that year.
Steve Barnett's led up there.
Yeah.
And we've had Hoosiers that should have won a long time ago.
Good story about that is, so Jim was leading, and the belt come off, the fan belt come off, and obviously the water temperature started rising and all that stuff. Well, Jim pulls in,
Leading the
Well,
world and you pull in.
yeah, leading the world, and you pull in, and CJ ripped him up one side and down the other. because he
Boy.
pulled in. He said, if you're leading the World 100, you drive it till it blows. You don't pull in the pits.
How many laps was left?
It wasn't even. It was just right before halfway.
Oh, so
Yeah,
it
it
made
wasn't. Yeah, but he told him, he said, if you're leading the World 100, you don't pull in until it blows, because it was CJ's motor.
Right.
So,
Wow.
Derek said Ziegler, Spencer Hughes. I don't think Spencer. would get it
No,
done.
not Spencer Hughes. Not. They're still growing too
Yeah,
in the 19 car.
He wouldn't be able to win an Eldor anyhow.
Yeah,
He couldn't deal with the trophy girls.
no, that's true. That'd be funny though, wouldn't it? That would be funny. He's always fast for like 40 laps, but not a long run. I agree there. Zach's still chasing. So yes, tonight is his last night.
He's chasing it just like you're still chasing your golf one.
Trying to find that golf
Trying
ball.
to find it. So, all right. So we got our picks. Peyton's going with Marlar. JT's going with McDowell, and I'm going with Chris Madden. I think it's some good choices.
I think it's good. Yeah.
Yep. And
I'd like to see somebody that win it that hasn't won it.
right. That's what I want
I
to see.
think
I want
that'd be
somebody
cool.
different.
I know Mac Daddy won it technically, but I'd rather see him
Straight up.
Yeah.
Win it straight up.
He deserves it.
I
You
want
won't meet a nicer guy.
I don't want to see somebody win because somebody was live to scales, or I just want to see somebody race it out, and almost like the finish at the Dirt Track World Championship last year. That was awesome. Between
Oh yeah, Huddy and Moran.
Huddy and Moran for the championship.
Yeah. The worst thing that could happen is Davenport get out and run away.
Yeah,
Yeah.
anybody run away.
Right.
Ricky Thornton.
But
run
they
away.
do that invert thing, which it makes the racing really fun to watch. But I know it sucks
for
to be
the driver.
Davenport when that
Yep.
happens. They spin that wheel and he gets like an 8 or something.
Yep.
Because it goes pretty high. I may only go to 6. or
6. He
something.
goes to 6. But he voiced his opinion a couple years ago because they took what did they do? They took the 1, 2. They took the 1 and 2 out of it, and the only choices you had was a 3, 4, 5, or 6.
Right.
So
And it usually ends on 5 or 6.
yeah,
Yeah.
Which
Three
makes
never
it,
happens.
which makes it great as a fan.
right.
But it sucks as a driver, I'm sure.
Daryl, that's an awesome pick. I think Devin's gonna. I think he's gonna have a shot at it.
Pretty good pick.
And don't count out Scott Bloomquist. I know everybody's
Is
talking
it
about it,
going?
but he's the GOAT, bud.
Is it going?
I don't know.
He only has to win it, what, 3 more times to catch a Billy?
Yeah, 3, I think. He's got it in him. He's got it in him. All right, you guys got anything else for tonight?
You didn't talk about the Tony Stewart deal.
Oh yeah, we'll hit on that for a second. I seen it coming.
Yeah, I did too. I think it's good though.
Whenever Tony Stewart went to NHRA, and then Haas is an owner of a Formula One team now.
Yeah.
I was talking to my dad today, and I was like, I said, to me, the writing was kind of on the wall.
Right.
With Tony's not into the whole political stuff that NASCAR does these days. He's more of the rebel.
You
type,
have to be so proper
politically
Yeah.
correct,
to be a NASCAR guy.
and that's not Tony.
That's not Tony.
No.
No. And I don't think he was enjoying it.
No, I don't either.
Now, what it does make me excited for is I think Dale Jr. might be interested in a couple of those spots
Right,
if they're not stupid high.
right.
But I did hear that the Denny Hamlin's team wanted one of them too. I don't really. So I listened to the thing on the charters, and that kind of makes sense of what they're doing there.
Right.
And I get it for the sponsor reasons, but it takes away for me. Takes away from you remember when we was it's not even that long ago, 15 years ago, the Daytona 500 might have so they're going to start 43 cars back then,
Right.
and they might have 55 show up, and you had to race to get in. Well, nobody's spot. I don't think anybody's spot was guaranteed back then, was it?
No, it was
You
straight
had
in,
to
race,
make it
race him in.
right,
Yeah.
and you might have a young guy put somebody else out that has been racing for a long time.
Right.
And I think late model racing is getting to that point too, where
Yeah.
and some people come to watch Hudson, some people come to watch Bishop, but you can't give an emergency provisional every freaking night.
No.
There's got to be
Race your way in or go home.
a line here where we say, okay, you missed the last 6 and we've put you in.
Right.
Maybe you need to figure something out or go try something different.
Right.
But it sucks because that's a spot that a young guy that a Shelby Miles or Devin Gilpin that has to show up and try to earn it. Where when T Mac or Hudson or any of them roll in, they know they're in.
They're guaranteed a provision.
Right.
Yeah.
And they'll go out in the B main after they tore up in the heat race and they'll roll 2 laps in the back, half track behind and
then
roll
pull
off.
Yeah.
And
I don't agree with
that
you.
hurts late model racing,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
I'm with Josh. I hope that Chase does find a good ride. I mean,
Yeah.
I like him. He's
I
good
don't-
for the sport.
Yeah. He needs to get out of Ford
Yeah.
and Chevrolet.
Yep.
But he had high hopes after what he won like 8 races in that Xfinity race that
Yeah.
Xfinity series that 1 year, and then he's kind of flopped. But you're racing against the best of the best
Right.
now.
And I think too, you look at it, and then Stuart Haas goes to Ford. That lot of stuff changed with Stuart Haas at the same time, and I think that none of them's been competitive,
No,
in my opinion.
No, he's got some because he's got Gregson too. I think who's a good race car driver.
Kevin Harvick was the most successful one out of that whole bunch, and when he left, I mean, definitely, there's not as much in there. So
right, and NASCAR is not what it used to. You had to earn your spot in NASCAR. Now you need to bring a sponsor with you.
Bring the money and you can race.
Right, you don't have to.
JT, do you know any other tracks that invert?
Scottsburg does when you win the heat race, and when I was racing go-karts at Sparksville, man, I used to get out there and we'd win the heat race, and the way they did is they'd flip a quarter, and if heads, they stayed the same, and tail, we inverted the whole field.
Yep.
So you'd go win the heat race and start 12th.
And that was JT's grandpa that owned the track, so I got to look into that, and it was a double-headed quarter.
Crap, my grandpa never gave me no advantage. I was telling, I can't remember who I was telling this the other day, but I said, we ran 18th to 4th in that pure stock the other night, and I love my grandpa to death. I'm not talking bad about him. This is just how he is to me, and you can vouch for this.
I can vouch for it.
18th to 4th in the pure stock, and I come walking through the gate to the garage door, and before I get to the garage door, he goes, "Why the hell did we not win that feature the other night?" 18th to 4th, and that's the first words out of his mouth.
Yeah.
I lapped all the way up to second place one night in the go-karts, and when I climbed out of the go-kart, he still told me what we could have done to get a little faster. Maybe we could lap the whole field.
Yeah.
And I know he's super proud.
Oh, yeah.
And he talks me up to anybody that I am, but that's just how he does me.
Right.
He
don't cut you no slack.
No, he does my dad worse.
Yeah.
I mean, he rides my dad's case like no other. And then like when a lap car gets in his way, he'll just shut the whole racetrack down.
Yeah.
You know that, don't you?
Oh yeah. Well, I hit him that one time too. And
is that what it was? I thought he was in his way.
No, I hit him, and I thought the world was coming to an end.
Right.
He shut the whole place down. Was going to send everybody home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, that was a fun little racetrack, though, wasn't it? I had a lot of time.
Need to open it back up.
He don't own that place no more.
No, I'm just talking about anywhere.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just open.
Well, it got to be. It just started out as a track for me and Tanner to play with. And the next thing you know, there's 30, 40 go-karts there on a Saturday, and you had insurance, and
we had a blast.
Oh, points fun.
Points fun.
Points fun was more than Bloomington's.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a good time. I had fun with that. Josh Harris raced up there a couple times.
Derek, I did see that video earlier before the show started. It's an awesome video. Again.
Did Water Dog ever come up there with you to the race? Did you know him then?
No. It's really funny because Derek and I started talking or hanging out through Brad, and then they were telling me stories about how they used to go to a bunch of races at like Florence and stuff back like in the late 90s. Yeah, and I'm like, what?
Well, Brad ran go-karts up there too.
Yeah, Brad ran go-karts.
And Trevor.
So
that was a place to be on Saturday early afternoon.
Oh, it was fun times. Fun. All right, you guys got anything else?
No, I think that's got it.
All right.
So
we appreciate everybody tuning in. Thanks to all of our great sponsors for supporting us week in and week out. Don't forget, we will not be live next Thursday night. We'll be off. Yeah, these guys will be out of town. Eldora will be on. A lot of stuff going on. So, and then when we pick back up the following week, Mr. Stalker will be back in the house.
Possibly.
What's going on now?
Well, we got to negotiate contracts,
Oh, that's true. That's true.
His stock value went way down.
He didn't sign the new contract after.
Well, thank God, because his value's dropped.
Yeah, it has dropped.
Yeah,
it has dropped. So, all right. Thanks for everybody for tuning in, and we'll see you all in the next flag.